Hey, it's Jason Lovell with Union Hope Mortgage. Always try to provide you some good tips and some good information, and today is no different. But here's the secret, okay? You cannot tell any of the real estate partners that I work with that I'm telling you this. I'm going to tell you the top 3 reasons not to sell your home with a realtor, okay? So now you can see why they might just be a little ticked off if they hear this. Okay, so here, rule number 1. You do not want top dollar for your home. It doesn't matter to you that anywhere the statistics are that homes that sell with a realtor earn $26,000 to $60,000 more when they're sold. You don't care about money. You don't want that. You just want to sell it for whatever dollar amount that you want. Okay, so okay. So number 2, you have nothing but time and patience on your side. You got tons of time. You don't mind taking the time to, take hours to stage your home. You can spend a lot of time on the phone setting up inspections, calling title companies, see which ones are going to take very good care of you. Contacting all the potential buyers that call you, all the emails, the late night texts, and all that stuff, returning voicemails, hours and hours that takes. You're okay with that. That's not a problem. You're good with reviewing offers. When they come in, you know exactly what to do. When it comes in, you'll know. There's no question in your mind. You know what to do. When there's a pre-approval letter in, you're going to know exactly which lenders are good, which lenders are bad, what to look for in the pre-approval letters. You're good with that. And honestly, and you really are patient because you're okay with the fact that for sale by owners usually take about 2 to 3 months more to sell than it does listing with the realtor, because I know usually they close them, or they sell them within 30 days or less, sometimes hours. But hey, you know what? You don't care. All right, now here's the most important one. Number 3, you are a social media and technology guru. All right, you have tons of friends on Facebook. You're fantastic with the camera. You got a snazzy yard sign. Man, I'm telling you, everybody's going to want to buy that house, right? You're going to post it on Craigslist. Hey, you know what? Don't worry about all the creeps and the crazy people and stuff like that you hear on the news and all the murders and killings. Craigslist, perfect, right? You know what? You're good. And honestly, it doesn't matter to you that that the statistic is Zillow, one of the most looked at value sites, I guess. That their estimate is hardly ever right, and it's perfect. It doesn't matter to you that even the CEO himself, Spencer Rosikoff, when he sold his house, he sold it for just a little over $1 million when his estimate was $1.75 million. But hey, you know what? That's where you're going to get your value from, or you're going to, do some other stuff to get your value. You know exactly what to set that price at, so that people, know exactly, that you got the best deal. Now, obviously, you can tell that I'm being sarcastic, and I very am. Now, if you choose to sell your house for sale by owner, that's perfectly fine. But think about that: you're going to lose out on money. You are not. You're going to have to spend a lot of time on this, because I tell you right now, I have a lot of realtors that are friends, and they spend a lot of time doing every single one of those things that I told you. And this list right here, these pages, this is a list of 184 items that a real estate agent does during their process of selling a home. And you know what? I can tell you right now, I didn't even know 3/4 of these. All right, I could tell you maybe out of that 184, maybe 20. I actually would have thought of that they would do. No, didn't even think of the other ones. And here's the thing. 89% of buyers that sold their home in 2016 used a realtor, and there's a reason why. Most of the time, when a for sale by owner sells their home, they're going to use one thing. They're going to use the internet, and they're going to use a yard sign. And in the internet, if you're not posting it to the right places, you're not going to get it to the right places, because a lot of people use the internet to find their homes, but they also use it in conjunction with their realtors, because their realtors are finding those homes on the internet and sending it to them. In a yard sign, what if you live out in the rural area? What if you live out in the boonies and no one's around? You're just going to hope that the person that the 1 or 2 people that drive by your home a day are in the market to buy a home? Chances are they're not. You know what I'm saying? So Realtors have access to a ton of things that you don't. And believe it or not, there is a ton of resources online that you can use. But if you don't know what to do with them when you get it, what are you going to do? If you get an offer in your home and you don't know how to read the offer, you don't know if the lender is a good lender, what are you going to do? Call the realtor? They're not going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So do yourself a favor, list with an agent, do it the right way. If you don't have one, call me. 616-862-3807. I have a bucket of people that I have worked with for a long time that take very good care of my clients, and they treat them like family, just like we do, and they will get you taken care of the right way. I appreciate you listening to me. Make sure if you know of anybody else that would benefit from this video, forward it to them. You have my permission. Thanks.